everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I am Captain Beefy with the game called today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. Don't forget also to leave a comment and a like on the video and share us.
Wedding preparation is in full bloom.
We're going to a wedding. Oh, look. Everybody's all dressed up. Well, it's good to have Oswald alive. I was happy to see that. I feel like he was kind of annoying.
Beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Then he
Thank
shaped
you.
up into a
May this
good-
feast set a spirited tone for Easter.
Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead. Another wasted hope for East Anglia.
And you're probably gonna end up that
You
way.
look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
So conversation's still a little janky in this, as well as animations and all that. As good as it is, it's still a little janky, like awkward pauses and stuff. It's kind of weird. Yeah, the brothers. Will they take a knee? A rather quiet way.
I hereby name you man and wife, and as man and wife, I name you Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with his lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
It's not that big of a selection. It's kind of weak overall. Oh well, they tried. Like 3 people clapping.
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
true Viking.
Skull, Ivor! Let's have a...
Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king?
A metal not unlike your own.
To Odin and his endless glories!
And the new king of East Anglia. May his reign be long and good.
I still have a hard time
Not
animating.
bad, Wolf-Kissed.
Drinking.
I wager you couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
A fool's wager.
A challenge nonetheless. What say you?
No, we're not playing a drinking game.
I could use a drink and shame you all at once, bro dear. But not right now.
When you change your mind, I will be right here.
So that's your
Skull,
job.
Ivor.
You're the drunk. Okay,
Let's
I
have a
get it.
drink.
Skull. A drink more.
What do we have over here?
Eivor, care for a challenge?
Eivor! Wolf-Kissed, gaze upon my pots. They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no?
They are not, bro dear. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much meat, succeed and you shall be rewarded.
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness this, you drunken loud.
Yes, that's it. As with everything, an easy task for the Wolf-Kissed.
Barely a challenge.
Impressive, impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
Oh, shooting arrows.
Restored books. What's Rurik to his knees and let Oswald hold him for trial? Look there, Finland on the roof.
The road to Valhalla.
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
As does Freya. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways. Yet I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they are aware of the lesson or not.
Hey, hey. But I could show you how to wield my plow sword.
What?
Sheath your plow sword, bro dear. I'm not interested.
You thought... No. No. I wasn't serious. Come on now. Drink and be merry.
Well ahead of you, friend.
Wait, did you hear? Did my brother just call me? I think he... You know I should go. Brother!
The road to Valhalla does not run that way, Finir.
He's been up there a while.
These are the moves of Elmenhar.
So I told the Dane, you get the
Trying to
wool
get gay,
while the
man. That was
Saxon
funny as
gets
shit.
his milk. They'll trade with each other. When the time comes, we'll make it into a good stew
You like sheep.
I hate it, actually.
Come join me!
When we make that stew, you can have my bowl.
You think in such a strange way.
The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look, the moon. It moves untroubled now. But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once again. And it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now,
I always felt like Skoll or Hati, chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them and I don't know.
you can let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Don't you remember? Fire starter.
God, he's wrecked.
Come on, let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinny.
Oh, Lord Almighty. How the hell am I gonna get him down?
You're very strong.
You're very large.
Whoa.
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
This is
Enough
some
fun and
weird party.
games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Now, people are drunk. Passed out in the freaking slop. Shooting arrows while drunk. Gay drunks.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I'm ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come, join me. Friends, honored guests, we've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
I do, actually.
To the good King Oswald! Skull!
To Oswald!
Skull!
Skull!
Scorn! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race. The king and his bride against all.
My king!
The hell?
The sheep you left to guard me have been shorn.
Oswald! King of sheep fuckers! Show your eyes!
Should have killed him. Sheep.
I challenge you.
I accept.
You gotta be kidding me. I want to fight this guy.
Oswald is king, and a king must have a champion. I will fight in his stead.
He challenged me, Eivor.
Your fight is bigger than this, Lord. You must rebuild East Anglia plank by plank, and a dead king cannot keep his oaths. Let me finish this.
Oswald, you gutless Arya swine! I'll slay the wolf-kissed, then hang you with your own tongue.
Will you?
You always get in the way! Anglia can burn for all I care.
He's on fire. That's awesome.
I wish it had not come to this. So much death, so much anger.
It's the only thing he knows.
What's done is done.
You're leaving now.
I should. Your wedding should be a day of peace and happiness. Today I lack both.
Eivor, you've done East Anglia a great service. I promised you an alliance, and now you have it.
And one day, I will need you to make good on that alliance.
So what are we building up towards here? It's kind of weird.
I should find Finnea. Say goodbye before I leave.
Like, I guess the goal is to unite this kingdom and all, but we're lacking a enemy. Like a boss enemy.
Ah, greetings, Eivor.
Kind of odd.
You're missing the festivities.
I've had my fill.
It's as much yours as it is Oswald's.
I was a crumbling man, Eivor. Before all this, I thought I'd die a tired old failure. But now, my heart burns bright with newfound fire. I want to live hard, die fierce.
Glory cares not for age, Finnea. Sail with me. My ship could always use a wise head and a strong axe.
Yeah.
Together,
Together.
I'll gather my things.
Yeah, that's a good deal. Dinner belongs with us.
Þórður vilja hafa brauðleif eða tvá að pressa á skipi. Segir hann að kennir sér af sókn sér fá. Hvað segir þú? Rennir augum til
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Yeah, let's do that. Randvi, we are on our way. Our alliances continue to grow. That's great. Let's see what she has to offer. That hopefully will raise up our settlement level. And I don't know. I can't remember far enough back if we gathered anything to build another building or not, but we'll find out. In fact, let's check it out real quick. Nope. 5 short. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright. We're coming, Randvi. Where's my wolf?
Do you not know fine millinery when you see it, Rowan?
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting?
Silence, both of you! Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished. Ha! Raw disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Why can't I just show up at home and things be normal?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Come on, Dag. Yeah, facepalm.
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks. All were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifur's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways, you are its creation.
Absolutely not. Silver is the only color I wish to see from you.
That was kind of funny, not gonna lie. Alright, so we got a couple more skill points. I think we're going for the adrenaline, right? Or did we get it already? Yeah, we did. So now we want to go for this adrenaline over here. is it? There it is. Alright. Let's talk to Randry here.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon.
Oh, look at that.
Some interesting
So we're a borough
news.
now.
King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
So, we are now a borough.
Looks like something is happening near Volker's hut. Perhaps I should take a look.
A message has come.
The new letter. Very nice. Oh, look at that. Okay. Wow. So I didn't realize we were going to be able to upgrade buildings too. That changes a lot of things. Alright, well, we'll rest up. Actually, you know what? We need to go to our little store. Here
Evil.
it is. Sell some goodies.
You're just in time for
Maybe
new
she's going to
stock.
have more stuff available now.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Can't have too many.
Look at that. Titanium and nickel. 250, 30. Huh.
Made
Cheaper
from
than I
only
thought.
the finest materials.
Oh, and look, better runes.
As a friend, I think you should buy this.
Fascinating. Tons. Wow. Well, that's cool.
You should buy that.
So let's sell first.
Always a pleasure doing business, Eivor. Perfect. I'll happily take these. I'm practically giving it away. I think that would be a very good choice. I'll be sure to keep these in stock for you.
Take 2 of those. Can't get any of them, but we can do 50 and 50 maybe?
You know you have use for this. That as always, is that everything?
Yeah, that's gonna be everything.
I have to go. See you soon.
Until next time, Eivor.
Didn't even leave me enough money for a feast, but that's okay. Hey kid,
Good
what's
day.
up?
I have something that may interest you.
Oh wow. Oh, look at that. Okay.
Grandfather will be excited to see this catch.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That's kind of cool. There's that kid. Here's our buddy. Can you upgrade something for us now? Let's see.
You seem sad, Gunnar.
I am. Sven was a good friend to me over the years.
I know. I'm sorry I was not here to send him on his way. He was loved.
That he was. But suppose we honor him best by keeping the clan going. Anyhow, you probably need something, eh?
Let's see what you got, buddy.
What have you got for me today?
You have a keen eye for quality. There. Better than before.
All right.
Ready for battle.
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Be well, my friend.
So we can now... Oh, yeah, we can update some of these too. So there's a 6. There's a 6. There's a 5. That's it on that, huh? Okay, we're able to upgrade that. Nope, no more. Cool, so we can definitely buy more stuff. What I need to figure out is where to get that linen. Anyway, let's check these runes here real quick. Fire buildup. Stealth. Oh wow, Helheim's scheme. So we got a whole new scheme there. Lots of stuff to be seen. Okay. So we want to get to level 5. Get contracts. Build Valka's house. Speak to Tove. Yeah, let's go talk to Tove.
There was so much we were meant to do.
Toby.
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
Toby, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed, sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty, not like in our stories. When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they're ready. Sven wasn't ready, and I wasn't ready either. He was supposed to teach me things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work, as if nothing happened, because they don't know. They don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us than we are prepared to give. But all we can do is our best. I was not prepared to lose my parents. But in a flash, they were taken from me. I pressed on, determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so strong and so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me, or worse. But this was the fate woven for me, so I live it. I know Sven believed in you, in your craft. So do you believe in him? Do you trust him?
He was the most skilled artist I have ever known.
And he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you decide. But know that he had faith in you.
Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Toby, and know you are valued. When I close my eyes, Sven, I see your designs on the arms of the gods. You have taught Toby well. Through her, you live on. I am sorry I was not here to see you off, old friend. When I close my eyes, Sven, I see your designs on the arms of the gods.
Pretty wild.
I can hardly believe it's you. The one fated to save my people.
That woman seems to know me.
Really? It's starting to feel like Aloy.
Oh, it's you! Valka said we would meet, but I can hardly believe the great Eivor is fated to save my little Isle of Skye.
Who are you?
Ahead of yourself as always, Edith. Eivor. Edith is an old friend and a seer. She contacted me for advice. Her people are plagued by nightmares to the point of madness.
I wasn't aware people settled on the Isle of Skye.
There are small settlements, but it is a place of passage for many, making it perfect for dreams to wreak havoc. Until now, I've mostly been deciphering if my cousin's feasting on feathers in her dreams means she should marry a farmer or a baker.
You lost me again.
Edith needs your help. And it's not just her people being affected. As someone deeply in tune with the spirit realm, I have also begun to lose sleep. I fear it may spread to our settlement soon.
I will investigate. But it is not as if I have experience chasing away bad dreams.
There is more. You're not going to like this, Eivor. But I believe somehow Randvi is involved. Perhaps even responsible.
What?
Valka, you've gone really mad this time. Randvi would never do something like this. Nor could she. She's always here.
Ever since the nightmare started here, I began asking the spirits for clarity, and a vision came to me. Though it was cloudy, I know what I saw. You will find Ranvi amidst a scene of death on the Isle of Skye. The two of you will fight before you are forced to part ways forever.
That just can't be true.
Believing is your choice. The only way to find the truth and stop the nightmares from spreading is if you go to the Isle of Skye. I must tend to my duties, but Edith can take you when you are ready.
So, are you ready? My people can't go without sleep any longer.
I'm not ready.
I need some time before we head out. I'll come back when I'm ready.
Please don't wait too long. My people need you.
Alright, well that'll be a pretty involved, mission from the sounds of it. Everything's going crazy here, huh? Let's stop by the old hunter shack.
What have you got for me today?
Eivor.
Yes.
Petra, you have a look that could quiet the thunder. Is something wrong?
No, everything's fine. Although well, it's not easy.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Well, I really enjoyed the time we've spent together, Eivor. More than enjoyed. What I'm trying to say here is that I like you, Eivor, and I'd like to go further with you. I thought we might, be together.
I feel the same way, Petra.
Gods, I was worried you would never feel the same. I mean, you're always away living adventures and...
But I always return home.
What are you waiting for? Kiss me.
Eivor, you old dog. Bow, bow, bow. Ooh.
Come over here.
Probably take off the fire armor, bro. Okay, guess he got a little bit of hibbity-dibbity. Well, on that note, we're going to wrap up this episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Thank you for joining me once again. I am Captain Beefy, as always, with the Game Vault. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and leave a comment and a like down below on the video if you enjoyed what you saw. And please share us on social media. It is greatly appreciated. Until next time, I'll see you in Valhalla.